out the new update, title update 18, Broken Wings. Let me just set this up real quick and then we'll get to it. Hopefully it's not going to be bad, it's going to be good. And apparently there's a couple things I want to check out real quick too as well. Because apparently there was supposed to be a fix for countdown as well, so we'll see. We'll see how well that works out. Whoops. Let's just make sure that this is actually going to be a good update. Because they've really struggled in the past with this stuff. Alright, so we're going to do this. I'm just manually typing all this in because apparently it doesn't like to stay. Alright. Okay. Alright, let's just see this overall. Alright. Alright. Okay. That should be good. Oh, what do you mean they're down? Are you kidding me? Oh my god, are you kidding me? So I worked my ass off all day, and you're telling me they're down? Oh, what did they screw up? Oh. Did they break the game again? Did they break the game, like, badly? Oh my god. Why did I have a bad feeling about this last night? I think I talked about it in the video last night. I said, as much as, as excited as I am for today, I have a bad feeling about tomorrow. Oh my god, save file issue. Didn't they have a bad time? Do you guys remember, like, how long ago was that? Remember when they broke the game and they thought they actually thought they broke the game, like, for like a long time? Like, they thought it was going to be down for like a long time because they broke the system? I wonder if this has anything to do with that again. This is why you see me playing Diablo 4, and this is why you see me playing Dead Island 2. First of all, those games are fun. I like this game too, but I don't know what they're doing to this game. It seems like the more they bring out updates, the more broken it becomes. Now, this is funny too, because if you guys saw the state of the game the other day, well, state of the game, whatever you want to call it, it reminded me of state of the game. They were talking about how, pumped up they were to pump this out, and the whole time I was sitting there when I was watching it thinking, please don't break the game again. Please don't break the game again. They broke the game again. I know they did. Now, do they have an ETA of when it might be coming back? Or they have no idea? Actually, you know what? I can look on Twitter right now and find out. It's probably going to be a while. So I worked my ass off all day because I knew I wasn't going to be able to get up in the morning and play this. I guess it's a good thing. Because it was probably broken from the get-go, I'm sure of it. I was excited that I could play this. I was excited to play this, and so I did the work that I needed to do, which is I had to move a bunch of patio stones. About 87 of them to be exact. And then when I got home here, I just got home like not long ago, about 25 minutes ago, and I just sat down now to fire this up. And I was like, I'm going to play that. Let's see what this mode's all about. So Pops, if you're in this chat right now, you must be very disappointed right now, because I remember you saying something last night that this mode is make or break. Well, I think it broke it, because they broke the game again. So I'm assuming Pops is probably not too happy about this, because we were both wanting to try this out so bad, because I don't have access to the PTS. I have a PC, but my PC is not the greatest, and it really can't handle the Division 2. It's good for this, and this only, which is for streaming. That's it. Actually, I'm not even streaming through my PC. I'm just using it for my chat. I'm using my PlayStation 5 as the streaming device, which is great. It's got all the software built in and stuff. We were wanting to play this so bad. You know what I mean? Like, everybody's all hyped up about it, and how do they break the game? I don't understand this. How do you break how do you break a save file thing? I don't understand. They never did this before. They must really have a bad development team. I'm sorry. I hate to say this, and I know, you never know if they're popping in to look at streams, but they must have like a really, really bad team, because these guys do nothing but break the game. But I can't, there's two sides to this too. I can't really blame them too much, because they literally got pulled into this project not knowing how this game works. So, but by now they should have a grasp on that by now. Like, this was a while ago. I still give them the benefit of the doubt, because they really don't know how the system works. And it's not like you can bring the other team back, because they're on other projects, and they're probably indefinitely on other projects. They're probably never going to come back to this game. I mean, they're working on Heartland. It's a Division type game. Or is it like this? Did they break this game on purpose so that Heartland could come to the rescue? No, I don't know. I'm just saying that. You never know, though. It's always a possibility, right? Break the Division 2 and force everybody into Heartland. That's a good strategy, actually. I like it. I don't think that's the case, but you never know. You never know. Anything's possible these days. Like, hey, how about this one? You can identify as whatever you want. Okay, so I'm thinking tomorrow I might want to identify as a wolf. And then maybe, maybe Sunday I'll be a rabbit. How's that sound? Anyways, yeah, no. That's a mic. It's a mic It's a mic error, so it's not a delta. And mic errors are bad. Deltas are too, but they're not as bad as the mic errors. I remember the mic errors. They're bad. That's a serious issue. When you're getting those, that means the servers are offline. I don't know what the exact error is, but I know that when it has to do with mic, it means the servers are down. Like they're offline. Great. So I'm pissed. I waited all day. I went and did some work. Waited all day to play this, only to fucking find out it's broken when I get back. All day in my mind, though, it's been in the back of my mind all day that it's probably fucking broken. That's probably what I kept saying that all day. It's probably broken anyways. And sure enough, here we are. It's broken. Well, I did play the lottery tonight, so I bought a lottery ticket for tomorrow night, so maybe I'll win. I'm just trying to find out what's going on here. I'm sure Twitter's exploding right now. And I saw the division. Where did it go? I just saw it. Where did you go? I just saw it when I scrolled up. I just missed it. The team has made some good progress, but will have to resume work tomorrow. Unfortunately, we do not have an ETA for the resolution now, meaning that the game will remain unavailable until the issue is fixed. You motherfuckers! So, I thought you were joking when you said they sent the devs home. They really did. They really did send them home. So we have a major issue with the game, but hey guys, how about we sleep on this, and everybody's excited to play this. Maybe we'll create more hype if we don't fix it now. I've been gone all day. I've been working. I just got back. I haven't even had my phone in my hand at all today, so I didn't even know there was issues with this game. Wow. So it's broke. Me too. You know what? That's how mad that I'm fucking getting at this game. It's not the game's fault though. It's the fucking people making it. I'm getting so mad that I just kind of wish my character was deleted so I could fucking make a new one. Oh wait, no, I wouldn't. If my character was deleted, I'd probably be like, screw it. That's okay. I have Diablo 4 and I have Dead Island 2, so I mean, I don't care. You know what? How about we just keep the game down? How about we just keep the game down indefinitely? And we'll just wait for Heartland. I really sincerely thought that I was going to come home and, okay, here's the thing. You ever watch the cartoons, the older cartoons, where like there'll be a devil on one shoulder and there'll be an angel on the other shoulder, and one's telling them to do the other and one's telling them to do the bad stuff? Well, that was like today. On one point of the thing, I was like, no, the game should be fine. It probably has a little bit of bugs, but it's probably fine. But on the other hand, in the back of my mind, it's going, the fucking game's probably broken. And I'm like, no, that can't be the problem. They wouldn't break the game like that. It has happened before, but I don't think there would be a second time. And it's like, I get home, I fire it up, I'm waiting. I start, setting up the stream. I didn't press start, right? I didn't log in. I'm setting it up. I press start, and I get a mic error. And of course, I know that mic errors are bad. And then he says, I thought you were just joking, until I went to log in and got the mic error, and I was like, what the hell is going on? Well, it's a good title screen. I mean, this is the new way we play Division, right? We just sit on it, like, this reminds me of NHL 23. I don't know if anybody's ever played NHL 23, but When we were trying to play, like when we were trying to play other clubs, like like other, playing online against other people, like 6 other people, we used to call it dressing room 23. Right? We used to call it dressing room 23 because what would happen was we'd be searching and searching and searching to find a game in NHL 23 that we would get to the point where we just go play threes. Right? Instead of 6-on-6, we'd go 3v3. We'd go find a 3v3 game instead because there was 2 different rooms, right? And we'd find games no problem. But we would call it dressing room 23. Well, we could call this the Division 2 title screen. Enjoy. This is what you get to see, folks. This is the title screen for the Division 2. Oh, did you want to play the game? I'm sorry, it's offline. Try again next year. Oh, you wanted to try out Descent? Yeah, you can try that in 2 weeks when it's fixed. By then, you'll probably forget about the game. But hey, no big deal, right? You knew it was coming. TU18, the Division 2's final season, folks. And you're not even going to see it because it's not going to happen. They got canceled. Okay, so everybody that keeps coming into the stream, I'm going to say this. The Division 2, this is the end. The apocalypse is happening for this game. It just happened. Ubisoft just got bought out by Blizzard. So they're going to start implementing some Diablo 4 elements into Division 2. So now you will have, your character will level up to 70. And then you get Paragon levels. Okay? Instead of Shade levels. Oh, and you can use a knife. Or a sword. Whatever you want. No, I'm kidding. This might be like... you know what? Yeah, when I heard they got a new team, do you know what I said? I said, what'd they do? What'd they do? Go out on the street and say, who wants to work for us? We'll pay you money. Are you homeless? Come on in. Come on in. We'll get you coffee. You can pretend you know what you're doing here. You know what's going on the other end, though? The people that like to PvP in this game are probably going, what the hell? Why is the game broken? I gotta kill somebody. What? What do you mean they're gone home? No, I mean the hardcore PvPers in this game are gonna be pissed right now. They're probably just friggin' they're probably just grinding their teeth and smashing their controllers and shit. Like one of the, like one of those bands that screams when they sing. That's gonna be the PvPers that can't get into the division right now. Only they're gonna be smashing their controllers and keyboards and shit. What do you mean it's broken? So this is what it's come to, eh? Yep, this is it. The apocalypse for the Division 2 has happened. I knew it was coming. Solar flare. It probably is. So, no, that's why I've been playing Diablo 2. Or Diablo 2, oh my god. Diablo 4. That's why I've been playing Diablo 4 and I've been playing Dead Island 2. Because I knew something was going to go down with this fucking game. Now, I didn't know it was going to, I didn't necessarily know this was going to happen. But I knew there was going to be something going on. Yeah. That's unfortunate. But I kind of expected something to happen, so it's not really unfortunate. You take a team that has nothing to do with this game, and you put them in the game as the developers. Yeah, well, no, I want to play this game But I don't know what they're doing to this game, and I honestly think they're wrecking this game on purpose. Like, I honestly think they're wrecking this game on purpose so they can make Heartland look amazing. Like, I don't know. Like, that's just what I think. Yeah, we'll support the game. Midway through, though, we're going to destroy it. Midway through, we're going to destroy the game. That will bring the hype for Heartland even higher. How much? Yeah, no, I would... You know what, though? It might not, because... Remember, Red Storm's working on Heartland. They actually know how the game works, right? We're talking about a team that's working on a game that they still haven't figured out how it works. I'm telling you, they went outside. Well, this is what I keep saying. When you make a game like this. Now, who played the? I'm sure everybody in here has played the Division 1. Okay, everybody's played the Division 1. Do you guys remember that they had a PTS? They had a PTS for PC, and they had a PTS for console. So they need to do this. And the reason why they need to do this is because console and PC have their own separate issues. So if they would have done a PTS on console, they could have seen this issue happening and fixed it. I'm not kidding. They would have seen this issue. Now, I don't know if it's just the console that's down or if it's both. Does anybody have PC that can play the Division 2 right now? Because I just want to see if it's both. If it's both, then I don't know what they did. Because they did a PTS for the PC. So I don't know. I don't know what they did. But sometimes there's issues that are separate from PC is what I'm saying. Sometimes PC doesn't have the issues we have on console, so that's why they should have two. And I know why they didn't want to do it, because Sony has a very strict thing. So if they did a PTS on console, they would have to wait to get approval from Sony. They have to approve this stuff. I don't know how to explain it. It's a really, really annoying process. But they could still do it. It just means it would be, like each update to the PTS for console would take longer, which is fine. As long as it works, then who cares how long it takes? If it takes 2 months, who cares? Let's make sure it works, though, before we launch it. Obviously, at the last second, they changed something in those files that screwed it up. As a matter of fact, you want to know something? Was it this Tuesday? Or was it last Tuesday? Remember they had a server update? Remember they updated the servers? They did an update to the server itself, not the actual game. They did a maintenance. It was either on Tuesday or last Tuesday. And after that, when this launched, it broke. Don't think that's kind of funny? I think something on the end of that maintenance is what caused this problem. Because if they did a PTS, I don't know. First of all, I don't know if PC's down too. If PC's down, then this makes total sense. They've screwed something up during the maintenance. And I'm not talking about this maintenance, I'm talking about the previous maintenance. If any values were changed, it will screw things up. It's probably something like that, and maybe they broke the system again. Like, remember last time they completely broke the division. Like, the whole system broke because of something they did. And then let's not forget anybody who experienced the character that was deleted for 4 days. Remember when they tried to fix the invisibility glitch a long time ago? And some of us lost our characters for 4 days. Our main characters were missing for 4 days. And then you know what else? On top of that, I was also missing a new weapon that I had. When I got my character back 4 days later, it was missing. I had a Revenus that I had just earned, and then I found after I bitched at them, mysteriously my Revenus came back. Yes, yes, you saw that right. So they sent the developers home. They sent the developers home for the day instead of fixing the game. Here, guys, we're going to launch the game, break it, and then we're going to go home and have supper, okay, guys? Oh, you wanted to play the game today? Oh, sorry. You're not playing the game. So this is what we get. And if we press this, nothing happens. We get a mic error. Yeah. So the technical work will happen tomorrow. There's no ETA as to when it's going to get fixed. That's what they said. They've went home, and there's no ETA of when they're going to fix it. So here it is. Where did I just have it? I just saw it. Where'd it go? Okay, so this is what it says. I have two things I can read you. It says one was from 2 hours ago. Well, we'll start with the one from 6 hours ago. The maintenance has been extended for an additional 6 hours due to an unexpected issue affecting the save game files. Fucking idiots. Our team... Sorry, I had to throw that in there. Fucking idiots. I can't read this anymore. Sorry. Hang on a minute. Alright. Oh shit. What did I do with that? Our team is actively working, but we need to go home first so we can fucking be lazy. We don't care if it's fixed, and we'll update you when we feel like it. Sorry, I added that there, but it doesn't say that, but it should have said that. Then the second update was the team has made some good progress. The game still doesn't work because we fucking suck at it, but we'll have to resume work tomorrow because somebody has the shits, and unfortunately his butt hurts. Unfortunately, we do not have an ETA for this because we are fucking stupid. And if you wanted to play the new update, then go find another game. Thanks. Okay. I think that's it. I think that's all they said. They might as well have said that. Fuck. They sent the fucking developer. I don't know any game on this planet. I don't know any game on this planet where they would do that if they broke the game. So what's happened this is what I think happened. I think when they did, if you guys remember correctly here, I don't know, I think it was this Tuesday, they did maintenance on the server. Remember there was like a maintenance, it was I don't know, it was like 3 o'clock in the morning or something, Eastern time when they did it. And it didn't change anything, like the game itself, the file, like the game file didn't change, but they did a server-side maintenance. And then today, it might have been last Tuesday. It might not have been this Tuesday. I can't remember. That's what I'm trying to remember, is if the maintenance was this Tuesday or last Tuesday. Anyways, I think something in there got screwed up. When they did that maintenance, I bet you they screwed something up during that maintenance. It didn't immediately affect the game. And then when they applied this update, it affected the game. Or they screwed something up during this maintenance. I don't understand how they keep doing this. Like, you would think by now, okay, so think of it this way. If you yell at a dog, the dog will understand, okay? And the dog will learn from its mistakes. If you yell at a cat, they'll do it again. Because they're dumb, in that sense. Yeah. I don't understand it. I just don't understand how they keep screwing this up. Like I said, you would think by now they might know how this game works, right? Like, how long have they taken over the game? Yeah. Well, my cat they got it right. You know what? You got a good point. They called it Broken Wings. Now I understand why they called it Broken Wings. The update's called Broken Wings. I should have if I would have known that the game was broken, I would have fixed my thumbnail to actually make fun of it. I could still do that, actually. I might. Ironic how it's ironic how it's called Broken Wings and the fucking game's broken. Isn't that funny? Maybe they were telling us this. They were giving us a hint the whole time. They're like, broken wings. Yeah. They'll get it tomorrow when they can't play the game. Oh boy. I'm really pissed off right now. PC, I don't know if somebody was on PC right now, I don't know if somebody has PC, if it's broken on there too. I'm assuming it is. Come on, these guys are good at what they do. If they break it on one system, you can bet your ass it's broken across the board. These guys know what they're doing. When they break something, they want to break it. They're not just going to break it for one side. I had a feeling it was broken on both sides. Like I said, when these guys... Yeah, no, I'm on PlayStation right now. This is PS5. I'm getting the same error. So they broke it. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know any developers. Like, if this was... Okay, so imagine this. Okay, actually, no. Let me give you an example. So I played Diablo 4. And Diablo 4 broke the other day a couple times. They fixed it. They didn't say, hey, we're going home. Fuck you guys. You want to play Diablo 4? Pfft. Yeah, not happening today. We're going home. No, they didn't. They fixed the game. But that's Blizzard. Blizzard fixes their shit. That's the difference. These guys don't. These guys obviously don't give a shit. This is not looking good for them. Like I said, I was saying this before and I'll say it again. I really liked the way this game... Okay, so when New York came out, when they brought the Warlords of New York out, that was really good. I'm not gonna lie, that was really good. I was really I liked the direction it was going. But the way this shit's been going, I don't like how they're going with this. And I have a bad feeling that it's gonna just push people away instead of bringing them back. This is definitely gonna push people away. Breaking a game and then saying, hey guys, we're going home. We'll resume tomorrow, but we're not gonna say when. We'll get back to it tomorrow, okay? Okay, bye. Yeah, exactly. We surrender. I say we all go to Paris and we have signs and we pick it. We pick it with a shotgun. Open the doors. If we're gonna break the server, then we're gonna go break the server for real. I mean, we're gonna go find that server and we're gonna fuck it up. Like if it's not gonna work, we're gonna make sure it doesn't work again. But I can only imagine the people that are like I said, the people that are hardcore PvPers, they're probably pissed right now. I could guarantee you that and I mean like the sweaties of the game. Like the hardcore sweaties of this game that are like PvP is their life in this game. They're probably smashing their keyboards and shit. They're probably smashing their controllers and keyboards. I can't play the Division! Me? I don't care. I'll go play Diablo 4. Or I'll play Dead Island 2. One of the two. Yeah. Those are the people that have, like... They have their couches... Their couch is custom, okay? Their couch is custom. It has a toilet built right into the cushion. So they don't even have to move from the couch. They can go poop. They can do whatever they need. They can go pee. Whatever else they want to do. I don't want to know what else they're going to do, but... You know, you get the point, right? And then when they need it emptied, they probably yell up and go, "Hey, Mom! Can you come empty my toilet? I just took a shit." Or they get the... There's hockey... Like, I don't know if you guys played the NHL series by EA. Somebody said Madden earlier, so you're... I don't know if you played the hockey series, but... They're notorious for doing shit like this, too. Like, breaking the game. But there's hardcore players in that game, too. And there's one guy that had so many points, I swear to God, he never left his couch. He must have cut a hole in the cushion and made a toilet seat out of it. Because there's no way he had time to eat. the amount of time he was on the game. Like he like nonstop. Like to get the points that this guy had, you would have to literally be sitting there all day nonstop. I can only imagine what his room smells like. I don't even want to know because I'll probably puke. But it was probably pretty raunchy. There's people like that in this game too. Lots of them, trust me. Those are the ones, like, when you go to the dark zone, those are the guys that are, like, calling people noobs because they're sitting there at the door camping, waiting for them to come out. Well, they were talking the other day about 20 million players with this game. Like, I don't know when that was, but maybe as a total, like, in total, that's not actually how many people play the game, though, right? Take that down by probably, like, 95%, okay? Divide 20 million people by 95%, and that's probably how many people actually play the game now. Now, after Broken Wings came out, and it's actually broken, they weren't kidding when they said that. There's probably going to be like maybe 50 people playing the game now, like after when it gets fixed. I know people will probably try to still play it. Obviously, the hardcore players are going to come back and play it. They will. I want to try it, but I don't care how long it takes them to fix it because I've got other games I can play as well, so not a big deal. I'm kind of pissed that I waited all day for this. I wasn't here. I was at work. Only to come home and this is happening. We should take this opportunity to really go to the forums and emphasize we should emphasize Broken Wings. You might want to change the title of your update because it really was broken when it came out. You might want to change that to like Fixed Wings or something, you know? Well, you know what this does though? If a new player comes along and wants to play the game and this happens, do you think they're going to play it? Yeah. But if I was a new player to this game and I came to this game and this was the big update called Broken Wings and it was broken, well, I wouldn't come back. I wouldn't. I'd be like, screw that game. Fucking Broken Wings, alright. It's broken. They're going to have to fix the title of this game, though. They're going to have to call it Fixed Wing. Okay, this is going to be the new title that comes out when they do it. I'm going to type it out here, so it's going to be like this. That's going to be the new title, okay? Do you think that's a better title when that actually happens? Maybe they should call it that instead. I think that's a better title when it actually gets fixed. They can just call it that instead. Patched Wings. Yeah, there you go. That is very bad for these guys, though. It really is, right? They called it Broken Wings, and it broke. Oh. Well, that's what happens when you take a team that has no idea how to learn the game, right? Now, I don't know if anybody here has ever played The Matrix Online. It used to be a game that was a long time ago. It was a fun game. Yeah. But you want to talk about broken. Do you know how hard it was for people to learn that system and they still couldn't learn it? Like, I honestly think the problem is they just don't understand how this code works. They don't understand how the system works, and they never will. Right? You need that team that was working on the game because they are the ones that built the code. Yeah. Like I said, I got Diablo 4. I got Dead Island 2. Those are 2 games I just bought. Diablo 4 is really fun. I like it. I was looking forward to playing this, but obviously, yeah, same here. Back to Diablo 4. And that's really a shame because I wanted to play this game. But after reading the Twitter thing, that really kind of put a sour taste in my mouth. The fact that they said they're going home and they'll work on it tomorrow. Cool. Like, sorry guys, we broke the game, but we're busy. Okay? We don't care. We'll see you tomorrow. That's basically what they're saying. Like, fuck you. They're trying to rebuild the player base, and this is definitely not going to do that. If anything, this is going to make it get smaller very fast. Like, could you imagine if you made a pair of shoes to sell to people and you didn't put them in the box and all the boxes were empty? How pissed people would be if they bought a pair of shoes and opened it up and there was nothing in the box. Do you know how pissed people would be? Instead, they put something else in there that had nothing to do with shoes. Well, you know here's what's ticking me off. And I mean, I gave into it. I really probably shouldn't have done that, but I really wanted to play the game. Both games. Is the price of the games. Okay, so I got the standard version of Dead Island 2, and I paid $105 after tax for that fucking game. Why am I paying so much money for a standard game? Like, literally, the standard version. That's the standard version. We're not even talking about deluxe or premium. And same thing with Diablo. That was like $101, and that was the standard version. That wasn't even the deluxe or the other one. Because I refused to pay $140 for just to play it 4 days early. It was broken anyways. They fixed it, but it was broken at first. I had a friend who was pissed off because he got the more expensive version so he could get 4 days early, and he was bitching about it being down. A little bit of a different story there, though. So, anybody that's played Diablo 2... No, it's not. No. So, if you're just coming in, basically what they said on Twitter was, we're going to work on it tomorrow. We're going to go home today. And I'm not kidding. They sent everybody home. They're going to work on it tomorrow. But there's no ETA when it's going to be back. That's the kind of that's what they give us. Okay, guys, game's broken. We're going to take the night to think about it. We'll see you Sunday, maybe, if it's back up by then. Maybe Monday, Tuesday. Well, just send them home for the weekend, right? Why not? Mind you, what now? Now it's going to be Diablo 4. If you have Diablo 4, I would suggest that's probably what you're going to be playing. I know I will be. Lots of Diablo 4 today. Maybe some Dead Island 2. Both games are fun. What was that other game you said again? Well, so basically what happened was Dave was probably jerking off to Pornhub and accidentally hit the wrong button and deleted something or deleted a file. And they don't want to tell us. Obviously, they're not going to tell us that, but somebody probably did something stupid, basically. And they don't know how to fix it. Probably was, though. Probably was Pornhub. That I wouldn't doubt. What are you doing over there, Dave? Nothing. Why can't I log into Division? Don't know. And then, of course, Yannick. Yannick is probably just going fucking bananas. He's probably going, fuck, guys, come on. I just called this broken wings. I didn't mean break the game. Now we're going to have to come up with some sort of reward for people. Right? Yeah. No, it really is broken right now. You can't log in. That's what I meant. We were making a joke about the title being called Broken Wings. Yeah, the game's actually broken at the moment. Oh, and they sent the developers home. And I'm not kidding, they did. They sent them home for the day. Am I Canadian? Yes. Yes, eh? How's that smoke down there in the States coming from our country here? We're smoking a lot over here. I saw New York City there the other day. Yeah, it was yesterday. And the day before. It's pretty smoky there. Oh, that's coming from us, by the way. Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, message I got. What do you want now? Okay. Oh my god. Why is she sending me so many messages? That's how they broke the division. What? I don't... Okay, hold on a second. I gotta answer this. Oh my god. I didn't even want to read that. I just saw something. I'll read it in a second. Alright, what's this? Alright, let's see if there's any responses. Yeah, we're not going to read that. It's not very nice. Let's just say people are not happy right now. Okay? Yeah, me too. You know what? Why don't we just get some unreleased stuff too while we're at it? I would like the, what do I want? I'll take a Regulus. I want a Regulus for my problems. Yeah. Yeah. I'll take a Regulus. But no, I'm not kidding. They really did. For those that are trying to figure out what's going on, they really did send the devs home. That's mind-blowing to me that they would even contemplate doing that. Yeah. Yeah, so our characters could possibly be our characters could possibly be history. This could be the apocalypse I was thinking it was going to happen. I think it's happening now. The end is near. And that's why they sent the developers home, because they're like, "Oh shit, we just deleted everybody's characters. How do we get out of this one? Just say the game's down. Just say it's broken. Take the servers off quick." So nobody sees their characters deleted. I told you it was coming. I just didn't know it was going to be this big. That's why I've been playing other games. I've been fucking afraid of this happening. And here we are, sitting at the fucking title screen, because if we press X, it's not going to do anything. You know what it's going to say when I press X? Fuck you, you're not playing. That's what it's going to say to me. It does it every time. Oh, you want a character? You don't have one. It's deleted. Oh, you spent a lot of time on that character? 3,000 hours on that character. What? Well, that sucks. That's gone. No, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding though. If my character is gone, I am going to be fucking mad, and that's it. I'm done with this game if they deleted my character and they can't get it back. Because I'm not kidding. I did spend 3,000 hours in this fucking game since it came out, working on my characters, only to get slapped in the face with a fucking stupid thing, whatever they... I don't know how the fuck they break a game like this. They're making EA look really good right now. Okay, EA sucks, and they're making them look amazing right now. Like, they had to have went out on the streets and said, "Hey guys, who wants to work for Ubisoft? Put your hands up. Oh, you live in a cardboard box? All right, get in here. We need you." Yeah, I played the beta for this game, and I also played the alpha of The Division 2. I played in both. That's why I was so pissed off. You remember when they were doing Heartland and they were doing like beta testing for that? I was pissed because I got invited to this one for the alpha, for this one, and the beta for this one. But they didn't give me a fucking Heartland invite. Seriously? That felt like a slap in the face, to be honest. And when I was in the beta, I gave them feedback, because I know a lot of people just wanted to play it. No, it's not going to run today because all the devs are gone home. All the devs are, like, all the devs got sent home. So this isn't going to work today at all. They're not going to fix it. They basically just, they said that on Twitter. They sent everybody home and they'll work on it tomorrow. Which means they're not going to be there doing anything. Yannick sent everybody home because he's probably like, I don't know how we're going to explain this to people, right? That's probably what he's thinking right now. Your character's gone. What more is there to say? Deleted. Yeah, no. No, this game will get deleted off my hard drive, though, if that happens. We finally broke the game, guys. We called it Broken Wings, and it was the best title ever. Do you know how many people clicked on the video for their video when they did the live stream there? Little did they know it was coming to an end. They didn't call it Broken Wings for no reason. This is going to be the joke of the day. Ubisoft, Division 2, Broken Wings. And when they say Broken Wings, they mean broken. Well, how long did it take them to fix the last problem? Was it a day, or did they have it a couple hours? Like, I can't remember. Because, like, that's how much I paid attention to it. Give them a Red Bull, feed them a Red Bull, get them some prostitutes, and they'll have this done in no time. Right? Give them all the candy they want. Yeah. But I think if, after all that work that I've done on my character, if my character was permanently gone. Here, you want to see what happens when you press start? Watch. Wait for it. It's coming. We're sorry. The number you've reached is not in service. Oh. Oh, there it is. Basically, that's the Division's way of saying, fuck you, you're not playing. Without saying that on the screen, though. Yeah. This is the nice version of saying F you. Well, that's what makes me kind of concerned about them going home. Like, since when did they go home when they break the game? Must be a budget there. They must be on a tight budget. All right, guys, it's 4 o'clock. Everybody's going home. The game's broken. We'll resume tomorrow at 4 p.m., not a.m. And then they'll work on it for an hour, and then they'll go home. Like, oh, sorry guys, it's Saturday now, and we're all going home again. We'll see you Monday. They go home when they have no answers is right. Which is scary, because that means if they have no answers today, what makes you think they're going to have answers tomorrow? Like he said before, give them a Red Bull. That might make the answers come sooner. Give them a garbage bag full of weed. I'm serious. Give them a garbage bag full of weed and some Red Bulls, and I'm telling you, they'll figure it out. Because when you smoke weed, it's amazing what kind of answers you can come up with. Nobody will be playing tomorrow, no. I'll be playing Diablo 4, so... Be playing Diablo 4 or Dead Island 2. I don't know... I wouldn't get your hopes up for them to fix it tomorrow, or to have it fixed tomorrow. I have a feeling it's probably still not going to work. And if they do manage to get it up tomorrow, good for them. Unfortunately, I work tomorrow and Saturday, and I work long hours, so I won't even see this game. And then Sunday, I've got a bunch of stuff to do, so God knows when I'll see this game. So this was my chance to play it, and yeah, I'll play Diablo 4 later until, obviously I work tomorrow. I don't work today. Big old mic 1. We already know what the mic errors are, right? That means the servers are fucking down. Because when I played in the beta and the beta ended, this is what you got, was a mic error. Because it means the servers are off. Well, so tomorrow I have to go away to work. So, but we have a cottage, so I'm gonna stay at the cottage for 2 days by myself, because my work is not too far away from there. It's way outside the city where I live. So my wife and kids will be here, and I'm not taking my PlayStation because there's really no point. I'll be too busy working, and by the time I get off, I'll be fucking out cold. So it's not viable for me to take it with me. Now, I could probably jimmy it up with my phone. I could probably make a hotspot for it, but after this, I don't know. Is it really worth that? No. I'll play it when they fix it. It's just I'm really mad because I wanted to fucking see what this was like. Did anybody play the PTS at least? I didn't, like I said, I didn't get a chance to play the PTS because my PCs. The PC that I have, I got it for free. It's a Ryzen 5, but it's still not strong enough to run the Division 2 because the graphics card isn't strong enough. So I can't even try I couldn't even try the PTS, or I would have streamed it. Trust me, if I had the capability to get on the PTS and stuff like that, I would have done that too. But I got this for free. I can't complain. The PC I'm using right now for and I literally only use it for chat, just to stay in the chat so I can see it. PS5 is what I use to stream because it has a built-in capture card. Well, I'm assuming the graphics card probably has that on it. It's a Ryzen 5, but it's like a low-end Ryzen 5. The graphics card is what kills it. I think it's a Vega 8 or something like that. It's a Radeon Vega, but it's a really weak one. I tried to run it already. I already tried to run the PTS and it was fucking bad. Like I was jumping all over the place. It was so bad. I think I was getting like 10 frames per second. I was like, nope, that's not gonna work. Nope, that's not gonna work. So it's really only good for what I'm doing right now, and maybe some other tasks that are easy. Now, if I had a higher end Ryzen, that's a different story. Like, you give me a Ryzen 9, and yeah, we'd be in business as long as I had a good GPU. Which I don't know. Like, I used to be right up to date with all the GPUs and the graphics cards. I knew which ones were the best ones, but now I don't really know because I'm assuming Nvidia is still sitting at the top. But why do you think Nvidia is sitting at the top? Do you know why Nvidia took the crown? Because they acquired these guys right here. When they acquired these guys right here, they acquired their technology. And if you guys remember these guys, they were very good graphics cards in the day. The Voodoos. And they screwed up in one of the GPUs that they made. They kind of copied some stuff. Not a lot, but some. And that cost them the fucking country. Yeah. So I used to have, so Voodoo was the first, so 3DFX was the first graphics card to ever have SLI. Okay, so this is what I had. Okay, so 3DFX, I had two Voodoo 2s. And they had this little thingy there that would attach to each graphics card, so you could actually use two of them at the same time. Yeah. So 3DFX, so that's where they got SLI technology. I'm 100% sure this is where they got it from. I believe Voodoo 2s were the stepping stones to SLI, because they were the first graphics cards that I ever saw and knew about, because Nvidia didn't have that shit until much later. I'm pretty sure that's what happened, or how they acquired that, was they had 3DFX's technology to figure out how to do it, and so they said, hey, it's ours now, so now we can just make it better. But yeah, no, in my old PC a long time ago, back when Voodoos were amazing, you could put two of them together, right? Because and then they were good. And then many years later, after they were gone, Nvidia introduced SLI technology. Obviously much better by then. But it was 3DFX that started that shit. I didn't believe my friend a long time ago, and then I went to purchase graphics cards, and somebody was like, oh yeah, you can put two Voodoo 2s together. I was like, oh, really? I think where 3DFX went down was they were working on a Voodoo 5. That was the one that fucked them. It was the Voodoo 5 they were working on. Because they had copied some of NVIDIA's shit. And they didn't really change much. I mean, they still incorporated their own technology too, but they copied a little bit from NVIDIA at the same time, so that kind of screwed them over. NVIDIA sued the shit out of them and basically liquidated them. Took all their technology. Not a good way to go. Especially when you're sitting at the top and then you suddenly you go from the top to gone. See ya. Mic error. Nice. Well, that's a piss off. So what do we do? Do we go there? No, I'm not going to go all the way. Okay, so wasn't this Ubisoft? Who made this game? Was it Ubisoft Montreal? No. This was Ubisoft Paris, right? The ones that did this one? So it was Red Storm. There was a bunch of Ubisoft thingies in here. And then they obviously got put on other projects. And if anybody remembers Massive came from a bunch of games. One of the games that Massive was really well known for was a game called World in Conflict. It was a real-time strategy game. It was amazing. And then Ubisoft, and they were working with Sierra. And then Ubisoft came along, and I think something happened, and they bought them. They bought Massive. And I think Sierra went out of business. Something like that. Anyways, they never made a World in Conflict 2 because Ubisoft bought them out, right? So they bought the company. And then the Division came much later, but I was really, really confused when they said, when the Division game came out. And I was like, Massive. And I tried to remember where Massive came from, and I was like, Massive, yeah. The same company that made World in Conflict. It's a totally different game. What the hell are they doing? Right? You went from a real-time strategy game type thing, that's the kind of games they kind of made, to this kind of game? I was confused. Like, how do you go from that genre to that one? Huh? That's like Blizzard, right? They make Diablo games. Imagine if they went and made fighting games to rival Street Fighter and Mortal Kombat. Now Blizzard makes fighting games. Yeah. That would be a little bit weird, don't you think? It was the same thing with Massive, right? They weren't really doing that kind of stuff. You know what would have been really cool though is if they would have gave us the Division 1 the way it was meant to be, which was the one they were showing us. Remember they showed us the very earlier versions? You saw a guy it showed an agent open up a case, take a gun, and then it would immediately go right into play, right? That's not the case in the Division 1 though. That's not how it works. It totally changed. I like the original idea better. The original idea that I saw with the Division 1 game was actually better than what they made. And it was a good game still, but their original vision was better. Like, the game looked cooler, so to speak. When they showed us the early versions of the game before, we actually saw the watered down version when it came out. Because they graphically they did water it down big time. Because the original one the graphics were fucking crazy. And it got watered down. Actually, so am I. That's why I'm sitting here. I have the Division 1 as well. I just had to make room for it, that's all, because I have so many games on my PS5, I just started deleting them. Yeah, Division 1 is fun. You're going to notice a difference. If you like to use skills, one thing you're going to notice from this one to that one is the secret mines. The airburst secret mine in the Division 1, you don't have to tell it where to go, you just throw it and it goes. Just like the explosive one, right? Fire turret, same thing. It's not going to do a cone, it's going to do a 360. Yeah. And it has longer range too. So the fire on the fire turret in the Division 1 is so much better than this one. Because it could go 360, right? So if there was an enemy that was on the opposite side of the turret, the fire turret could rotate around. It didn't matter where they were. It could do a whole 360 and chase after them, basically. Like, it would just keep turning around if they tried to run away from it. Yeah. So you'll like that one because the airburst secret mine actually seeks out its target when you throw it. It's not like it is in this one where you have to tell it where to go and then hope that the target stays there and it doesn't miss. Oh, and the other thing you're going to notice too, when you get into the classified gear sets, which is what they called them in the Division 1, they have 5 and 6 piece bonuses. This one does not. You can only wear 4 pieces. So in the Division 1 they had 5 and 6 piece bonuses. Basically it was just the 5 piece bonus was just basically something from earlier but buffed more. So it was even stronger. And then the 6th bonus was like an enhanced version of that actual gear set. Which was, I really missed that system, to be honest. I really liked that 5 and 6 piece bonus. Because it made the gear set more like, it felt more like, you felt stronger when you had a 6 piece. And then they took it away in this one, which I was like really confused. I mean, I'm sure they had their reasons. Honestly, I think if they used the system they have now and they put 5 and 6 piece bonuses, I think the gear sets would be too powerful. I think they would probably be way too powerful. That's probably why they didn't put them back in. I mean, it works for the Division 1, right? It's not going to work for the Division 2. Because I think it would it would just unbalance things. Could you imagine if Striker had a 6 piece bonus in this game? Not the Division 1, in this game. I don't even want to know what that would be like. That would be just insane. It's already crazy with 4 pieces. Depending on how you it depends on how you combo it too. Right? So if you put in this game though, the thing that I find really interesting is everybody goes for damaged armor, which is great, but I have a better idea. What if you stacked damage to targets out of cover? Exactly. Which one is more viable in every situation? Damage to targets out of cover. Because if you go in the dark zone, guess what? Rogues are in the middle of the road. People go rogue and they charge at you down the street. Guess what's great for that? Damage to targets out of cover. Damaged armor works too, but damage to targets out of cover is going to work all the time. Against anything. Doesn't matter if it's armored or not. If something is not armored, then damage to armor is not going to work. It's going to do nothing. Damage to targets out of cover will, though. I do that with my Kingbreaker. It's got damage to targets out of cover on it. And then I run the Fox's Prayer knee pads. And it works great on rogues. Because what do? They charge down the street. They think they're gods, right? They run down the street like, look at me, I'm out of cover. What kind of game are we playing here? It's a cover-based shooter, right? Exactly. Nobody really uses cover that much. So, you know that, so you use that to your advantage. Stack damage to targets out of cover. Easy. You'd be amazed how many people you're going to kill with that, by the way. So not only are you stacking that, but if you're using your King Breaker on top of that with the Technician's laser pointer, you're going to activate that on top of that. You're going to get 20% more damage for that, right? Perfect, perfect flatline, right? You're going to get 20% damage on top of your damage targets that are covered that you're stacking. That's what I mean. I don't really focus to... I can kill somebody just as fast without the damage to armor. I mean, it's great if you have both, but again, if you're going against NPCs, on the other hand, that are not armored, it's just a waste. Because it's not going to do shit to them. Like the damage to armor isn't. I wish this game was... After Warlords of New York, which I thought was really good, I liked that direction. But this direction, they're heading in a different direction. It's almost like they just forgot their way or something. They're going in a direction I don't know. I don't know how that's gonna last. I don't know if it's gonna be like... People are gonna get bored very quick with the way they're going. They did mention revamp. They did mention something about the revamp again. They didn't give an ETA on that, obviously. They're not going to do that. Why would they? They have no idea. They're probably just going to get us going with that, and they'll probably never bring it out. I'm sure they might, but I don't know. After this problem, they're probably like a dog with its tail between its legs right now. That's embarrassing. That really is. I'm sure they're super embarrassed right now that they broke the fucking game again. They're probably like, we did this before too. Except last time they didn't call the game Broken Wings. No, they're down. They're down. AKA the title of the game, Broken Wings. That is actually the name of the update. It's called Broken Wings. It wasn't supposed to be broken, but it just so happens as a coincidence that the fucking game is broken. So, that's why I'm making fun of it, Broken Wings. Because this game's broken at the moment. Oh, and they sent the devs home for the day. And no, I'm not kidding. The devs will come back tomorrow and work on the game, is what they said, basically, in a nutshell. No ETA on when the game's going to be back up. If you really wanted to play today, well, guess what? That's not happening. I waited all day for this because I was out. And this, I learned the hard way by going into the game and trying to play it. Got a mic error, and then somebody in my chat said, guess what? Game's broken. And I was like, no. So I went right to Twitter. On my phone, I went right to Twitter, and sure enough, this is what it says. Whoops. Where'd that go? I just had it up. It says, the team has made some good progress, but will have to resume work tomorrow. Unfortunately, we do not have an ETA for the resolution now, meaning that the game will remain broken, like the wings, until the issue is fixed. Sorry, have a good day. And then apparently 844 people liked that post. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to like that post if they're telling me that the game is broken and they're going home. And yeah, see you tomorrow, basically, and we'll see if it's fixed. I am not going to press the heart button, as in I'm not going to like their post because they said that. If there was a thumbs down option for that post, it would be getting that, trust me. And if There's a good possibility that that probably happened, and that's why the devs went home, because they don't know how to break it to us. But yeah, that's what I said. I'm concerned that our characters could have gotten deleted, and this time they can't bring them back. That's a good possibility that that happened. So what do you do if that happens? Just say we have no ETA and when we're going to fix the game, and then you never do. Just keep saying that every day. Until somebody can come up with a way to bring all the characters back. That could take a month. That could take years. I'm waiting for the next post tomorrow morning. Due to the nature of the update, we are sadly going to have to take the Division 2 down indefinitely. Thank you for shopping at Ubisoft. By the way, if you really enjoyed the game and you spent a lot of time on your character, take this as a slap in the fucking face. By the way, P.S. We deleted your characters, you dumbasses. We just didn't want to tell you that. While you were sleeping in your bed, we were carefully making sure that your characters would never come back into the game again. That's what they probably should have said. We are working on a resolution, but we're not sure if Dave deleted them correctly or not. If he didn't delete them the right way, then we can bring them back. If he did, well, that's probably because he was watching Pornhub. Exactly, that's what I said. They were not kidding when they said broken wings. They were like, these guys think it's a joke. They think it's funny. Wait till they see tomorrow when it comes out. It's really going to be broken wings. Now, if they do fix it, I'm gonna like when I get a chance to play it, I'm gonna stream it, and the title of my stream is gonna be Patched Wings. The Division 2 title update 18 Patched Wings. I think I'm gonna take that. I'm gonna use that, or I'll call it Fixed Wings. One of the two. I haven't decided yet. On deleted characters. Your character has been undeleted. Well, I don't know how far this smoke... So we have a bunch of forest fires over here in Canada. There's like 160 of them just in Quebec. It's been really brutal outside. I've been wearing a mask. Like an N95 mask to filter that. I haven't really been outside too much. It's starting to get better here. Hopefully the smoke from there is coming here. It's going all over the place. It's in New York, it's here, it's everywhere. And it's brutal. It's made our city look like it looks like the apocalypse outside. Like it's like an orangish hue outside. It doesn't look normal. It looks like you're on Mars. It's better now, today. It's actually looking normal outside again. And you can actually breathe outside. But the last 2 days have not looked like that. Well, let me put it to you in a summary version. The devs fucked up again, and they broke the game. I guess that's the only way I can really put it to you. And I found out the hard way because I went to play the game and it gave me a mic error. And of course, I know what mic errors are. That means the fucking servers are down. Just as I was getting a mic error, though, in the stream, somebody in the stream told me that the Division 2 servers are down indefinitely. No ETA. Okay. So, is the Division 2 apocalypse happening now? Possibly. Our characters could possibly be deleted because it says it has something to do with save files. Server side. That's not good. That's a very bad issue. I'm going to jump off here, though, because I got to make supper, and I was really fucking hoping to play this game, but apparently we're not doing that. But if you guys want to jump on, I'm going to jump on later. If you guys want to come back, I'm going to be playing Diablo 4 probably, so, because that's what I'm going to be playing, because I won't be playing this today because they're gone home. Oh, and they sent, oh, yeah, you have 1,000 hours on this game? Damn. You know how many, do you want to know how many hours I have on this game? You're going to fucking cry. 3,152. So yeah, I'm a little mad. Yeah, so I'll be playing Diablo 4 later, because that or Dead Island 2, I haven't decided yet. Probably Diablo 4 for sure, I think, actually, because I want to get my character leveled up. Thank God that game is fun. Well, both of them are fun, actually. Didn't expect that, well, I didn't expect the game to be broken. I thought that there would be some, some bugs, but I didn't think it was going to be broken. Like the title, Broken Wings. Yeah, so when I look on PlayStation, so when I minimize this game, they've added this new thing, and so on PlayStation they added this new feature where, this was a little while ago they added it. It tells you how many hours you've played in each game, and under the Division 2, it's like 3,152 hours. So, am I dedicated? I think I am. But I'm not a hardcore sweaty PvPer. So, and those guys are probably, like, seriously, I'm not kidding, those guys are probably pissed right now. Like, beyond what we're pissed. Like, we're pissed off, but imagine those guys. Okay, those guys live in the dark zone. They're probably just breaking shit right now. I think there's going to be some broken controllers, broken keyboards today. Not from me, but from some people that, like I said, some of the people live in the dark zone, they're on this game like nonstop. The hardcore sweaties. They're probably pissed. Because now they've got to play something else, and they probably never have played anything but this game, right? So now they've got to play something else, and they're confused. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna make some hamburgers. Cheeseburgers. I'm making them from scratch, obviously. Thanks for the sub, and don't forget to like this video, guys. I know it's nothing special because we didn't actually get to play the game. I'm kind of pissed about it, but it doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me whatsoever. I just didn't think it was going to be broken that bad. Well, we can make fun of the game now. Now we can call it Broken Wings because it really is broken. They weren't lying when they said that. Now the question is, when it comes back, are they going to change the title to like Patched Wings or Fixed Wings? I don't know. Anyways, I'll be back later, guys. Don't forget to give it a like, share it, all that nice stuff. I'll be back, guys.